The Quad Para Association of South Africa, with the acronym QASA, is the disability agency that provides projects, products and services for quadriplegics and paraplegics in South Africa. We're a member-based organisation, and over and above our services for our members, we are a strong lobby and advocacy organisation, and we have a big prevention campaign to reduce the number of people that become spinal cord injured on the roads in South Africa. As QASA, we're very possessive over the wheelchair parking spaces that are made available. First of all, we don't think that there's enough allocation of wheelchair parking. But more importantly, we want the public to know who owns that space. We're thrilled about CAN's initiative of name and shame, and giving us the opportunity to partner them in this program. But let's get to the detail and our philosophy about the usage of these wheelchair parking bays. All wheelchair demarcated parking bays should be 3.5 meters wide. This gives the opportunity for a wheelchair user on either side to get in and out of their vehicle into their wheelchair. So we need the space. We don't necessarily need the location of these bays, but the reason why they are abused is not because of their width. They're abused because of their location. So we feel extremely possessive, and we really urge the public, please take the trouble to move an extra 20, 30, 40, 50 meters further down the line and use a parking bay. 2.5 meters wide, which suits your vehicle, and you don't need the space to open your door to its fullest. Unfortunately, the law is not on the side of wheelchair users in terms of it doesn't restrict the parking to wheelchair users only. It says that anybody that has a wheelchair disc and displays it has the right to park in that bay. And hence the abuse, because you can buy a disc from any pharmacy or a hardware shop. And so we find people with minor ailments are owning these discs and using this space. Whilst we don't want to go around arguing with the general public about who owns the space, it makes absolutely no sense to take a wheelchair parking if you're not using a parking. Going into a shopping centre, what have you really saved by saving yourself 20 meters in the parking? You've still got 1 kilometre, maybe 1.5 kilometres in the shopping centre that you have to navigate. We have such few spaces. They are 3.5 meters wide. Fortunately for us, they are close to the entrances, but the unfortunate benefit of that is that they are subject to abuse. We call on the public, if you're not using a wheelchair, please don't use the wheelchair parking. If you see people using the wheelchair parking who are not wheelchair users, then send a WhatsApp to the number on the screen, and we will contact them and we will explain the predicament that we're in, and we'll ask them not to do so again. We're absolutely thrilled with our relationship with CAN. It will be concluded in a memorandum of understanding, and I think it's important that there's a community of people that are interested in safety and security, which includes the protection of these parking spaces, now engaging with the very victims of abuse, that's wheelchair users. So we have a great relationship. We hope that it will grow, and we hope that the public will see the value that CAN is adding to the lives of people with disabilities, specifically wheelchair users.